On a beautiful 63-degree night in Houston, Texas, a sellout crowd. Front line of Chandler Parsons, Terrence Jones coming off a huge game, and Dwight Howard in the backcourt of James Harden facing his former team, and Jeremy Lin, the officiating crew. Rockets finished that game, Steve, with a 17-6 run. Houston leading for only a minute.
So we'll see if they can find some kind of an offensive flow to get off to a quick start here.
But as a starter, he's now facing first stringers on a regular basis.
It's such a different role. As Scott Brooks was telling us before the game, there's Jones scoring inside. Boy, you have to go against all-stars seemingly every night.
Here's Lin with a nice move to set it up for Howard. Pretty play by Jeremy Lin. Two clubs back in late December in Oklahoma City. Here's Lin on a teardrop. Picked up by Durant. Here's Lin off the head fake. Lin to the bucket.
And this is what Houston wants to do. Push the ball ahead, spread the floor with 3 points about twice a game. So Ibaka, instead of being a complimentary guy, is thrust into the #2 scoring role. And he's really not cut out for that, at least yet.
Strong move again by...
I'm glad Ernie pointed that out.
Ernie will give more details later following the game. Just under 2.5 remaining in this first half. Parsons from downtown.
It's the 10th three-pointer.
14 points. Rejected, but it's a goaltend. Ibaka, who averages just
Durant. Houston cannot afford to have him in foul trouble in the second half.
And the foul is called. Cephalosha holding his arm was hit on that 21 points. He's the high man of the game. His last 11 have come from the foul line.
Well, his last 6 games, he's averaging 36. He's really had to turn it up with Westbrook out. And he always says the right thing to the media. You know, the other day he said, well, I've got to do a better job helping my teammates out. You look at the numbers, last 6. I would say he's doing a pretty good job of helping his teammates out with those numbers.
Oh, Jackson is looking. He thought he had Ibaka cutting. Lin. Punch back the other way, kept alive. Parsons for 3. Yes. So that turnover cost the Thunder 73 points put up. 16 here in the second half. They had a 10-point third quarter, 16 in all. Could be a record in terms.
Rockets average 32 free throws a game. That's #1 in the league. Only 19 attempted tonight.
Perkins on that last foul. Parsons off the fake. Shot clock to 7. Here's Jeremy Lin just checked in. That's a 2. Had the foot on the line. Shot clock to 6. Terrence Jones. This is not his game. Backing it up. Firing for 3. And a foul is called as Howard and Perkins have some words. Howard and Adams with a disagreement earlier.
Position, but when they get tangled up, there's the foul from Perkins. But now watch, he just keeps Howard in a kind of a lock. He keeps holding on to him, and then that last little swipe from...
And a timeout has been called. There's another look at it.
Perk has Howard by the arm the entire time. He continues to pull there, and then Howard just with that final little tap.
While the Rockets now 26-15, they had won 5 of the last 6. An NBA record, largest negative point difference between halves, 54 points. The game ends on a 14-3 run